Pulsar has just released a new plugin. The P455 MDN sidecar and the P450 MDN EQ, which is basically just, a part of that sidecar plugin. Anyway, let's take a closer look at it. The P455 MDN sidecar is a summing and two-bus mixing and mastering audio plugin capturing the analog chain of Mark Daniel Nelson. The P455 delivers Mark's analog workflow, which includes analog summing, tube-driven stereo imaging, two-bus punchy stereo EQ, custom glue two-bus compressor, and the unique character of two high-end analog-to-digital converters. I'm not a fan of a analog-to-digital converter that actually creates character. Maybe that's the reason why I have the most boring interface on the planet. It isn't just a plugin. Well, it's just a plugin. It's a calibrated blend of Mark's seasoned approach and Pulsar modular progressive audio design with focus on musicality at each step of the signal path. Features: summing without the need to insert a plugin on each channel. That's already weird. Or is it? Like, summing, real summing really is about adding up all these channels together. So you need to plug in on all these channels. That's summing. However, what people are looking for in summing and in summing mixers usually isn't the summing. And Dan Worrell made an excellent video about this. I don't think that there's a better demonstration of what summing is about than this video. I'm not endorsed by Dan Worrell. I'm just a huge fan of what he is doing. So really check out that video about summing, because usually summing is all about the sound character of the summing amplifier. That is where the most benefits of summing comes from. Different routing options, okay. Custom two-bus compressor, two-bus stereo proportional EQ, two ADC emulations. We've got more features here. So we've got features here and features here. Features, 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 features. And these features are different than these features. And these are pretty normal features. Apart from this one, better than hardware high frequency response. What does that even mean? Like, what is better? Does that mean more accurate? Because, we can EQ very precisely with software, way more precise than hardware can ever do. But is that better? Because I do really appreciate the highs of, for instance, a Pultec style EQ. Or, what is better actually mean? Anyway, it sells for a whopping $189. And it's basically how I look at it. It's just, your usual channel strip designed with a different philosophy in mind. Anyway, this is the plugin. It's a very analog interface. And what I've already discovered is that if you don't like the modern analog looking interface, you can also make it old and more scratched up. What is interesting here to notice, and I'm going to say something that you're not expecting from me, and I might be losing my mind, who knows? But the old user interface is something that I like a bit more because the contrast is better. You can read what is going on and see everything that's going on a bit better. So I'm going to use the old-fashioned, rusty, weird, old wood, whatever type of interface for this review. Another reason that I appreciate this more could also be because I have two light panels shining directly at me, so a bit more contrast is sometimes a bit better to have. But again, yeah, I like the old one. So we've got an analog switch here, which is, I think, the two characters or something. I don't know. What are these icons actually? Line amp on off, mod 1, mod 2, two different modulation styles to modulate the analogness. We can switch it to 2-channel or 8-channel. The difference between these two settings is basically the feel that it is giving. And it should be, the 8-channel one is more for when you are using this as a summing mixer, but you don't have to insert it on all the different channels. So from what I've measured, it's basically just a different sound. We also have more straightforward controls like bias, input. We've got our EQ over here, which you can, activate, deactivate. We've got our compressor over here. So we've got our output faders here, input here. We can of course play with driving the circuit a little bit more. Before I'm going to check it out, I just quickly want to say that Pulsar did send me this plugin beforehand so that I could make this video. Huge thanks to Pulsar for doing that. However, they're not limiting in what I can or cannot say, because if they would do that, then I wouldn't make a video about it at all, because everything that I'm saying on this channel is my complete, honest and independent opinion. If you appreciate that, make sure to check out my affiliate links, Thomann, Sweetwater and Plugin Boutique. If there's an affiliate link available for this plugin, I will put it in the description down below. And if the link in the description down below is going to be an affiliate link, I'll make sure to notify you all of it by describing it within brackets. The way an affiliate link works is after clicking an affiliate link, so either scanning these QR codes or the links in the description down below. If you buy something in the shop that I'm linking to, after clicking the link, a little bit of your purchase gets kicked back to me as a little bit of a thank you. And that way I'm financing this channel. It's one of the ways. I think it's fair to disclose that. But again, at this moment, I don't know if this plugin is going to be sold at Plugin Boutique. So I don't know. Let's just take a look if this plugin is actually any good. Because if it's not, then even if I would put an affiliate link in the description, if it's not a good plugin, you shouldn't really shouldn't buy it. So yeah, the track I'm using is Sandstorm by The Root. Smooth Sandstorm by The Root. Alright, first thing I'm interested in is that high frequency, so let's make a shelf at like, I don't know, 12K. Okay. I mean, it sounds very open. Let's do some mid as well. I mean, yeah, maybe. Oh, okay. It does cut very well. And then we have our high pass here. And our low pass here. Alright, let's use some compression. So ratio A is very subtle, ratio B is more steep ratio. So the annoying thing here is that our gain reduction, we can't get it on the meters. As far as I could click on buttons and screw on screws, we can only see our gain reduction over here. So we have to really listen to what we're doing. Let's do some tough compression here. Fast compression. I mean, I think they're doing something with a sidechain filter or something. Very subtle way of compressing. Compressors are always very difficult to define. They're also very difficult to measure. Ah, now we're getting into the more aggressive compression. Okay, it can do it. If we slow it down a little bit. Okay. Let's use a bit less boring track. Maybe that's better. Oh, we can really hear the compression now. Yeah. Nice. Or just go subtle. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's dial this in a little bit, like this. And switch this, whatever this may mean. Let's see if we can drive it a little bit more. And then of course, no Autogain, because why would they make life easy for the people that are buying this? That are shelling out a $189? Why would they make life easy for those people? And I think actually that let's check. Oh, they're doing Autogain on the compressor. Yeah, it's compressing exactly the same if I change the input. Look, 2 dBs of gain reduction. So they're doing something over here, but they're not doing it on the output. Okay. Let's just drive this thing. Oh, this is nice. I like that. It's subtle. I don't know if it comes across through the YouTube codec. Okay. I mean, look how subtle the differences are between those two different analog settings. I don't know if the difference is bigger if we just drive it. Let's just drive it within reason. So plus 12, minus 12. Ah, okay. Okay, so one has more harmonics than the other. Okay. Okay, yeah. So, I mean, this probably is a plugin that has been made with a lot of passion and a lot of creativity. It does indeed has a lot of, you know, sauce. Yeah, you have a lot of controls to really sauce your sound. It's not very standard digital stuff. It's really trying to emulate some analog. It's not sounding bad, like it sounds pretty good, but it is a bit of a luxurious thing to have. Like it's not a essential plugin. It's not a necessary plugin. It's not a magical plugin. It is just the workflow and the sound from Mark Daniel Nelson in a plugin. It's a luxurious, nice to have, but can live without type of plugin. That's how I would define this. Also, look at the website, like how they are three-dimensionally displaying this thing. Like, it's just software. It's not a three-dimensional object. It's just ones and zeros. A lot of them. And it's worth nothing as soon as you click the buy button. Like, you cannot resell it. That's also a thing with software. I mean, in theory, you can resell your license, but I haven't seen a like second-hand plugin marketplace. I actually think that if a second-hand plugin marketplace would exist, that it would actually have a lot of stuff on there. I think that there are a lot of plugins that people never use anymore. Like, they bought it and used it for a little bit and then bought something else and stopped using the former plugin. I think a lot of them would be in that list, and this is one of the potentials for that. Like, it's really nice to play around with it, but are you really going to use it in a day-to-day workflow? I don't know. But you might think different of it, so I always highly recommend to check out a plugin. There's a 15-day free demo. I'll link to this plugin in the description down below so you can check it out yourself. And come back and let me know what you think. I'm a bit meh with this one. It's really cool what they did, but you know, there's already so much out there. So yeah, If you like this video and want to support the channel, of course the affiliate links are an option, but you can also consider becoming a channel member. You can do that using the join button down below, and as a channel member you get early access to my videos and access to some exclusive content. I'll link an interesting playlist of some exclusive content over here. Another way to support me is by simply watching more videos, so link an interesting video over here. Thanks for watching, keep pushing, and bye bye.